People are losing homes and memories in all the flooding.
Yeah, seeing the damage is absolutely heartbreaking. And today our Meredith Stutz went inside a church that was damaged for the second time. She joins us live tonight in Cumberland County with that story. Meredith.
Yes, Kenny, for the second time in just 2 years, the Presbyterian Church of the Covenant has to rebuild its sanctuary after it's been destroyed by a hurricane. Zooming out, you can see just how forceful these floodwaters were from the little river behind this building as it picked up and tossed aside pews that were bolted to the ground. Now, there are soggy Bibles everywhere, but the one that stood out to us actually floated in floodwaters out to the front of the church sanctuary. This Bible floated and settled to the ground, and it opened up to the book of Genesis, to the story of Noah, a man who knew a thing or two about the power of a flood.
They got cushions in them, and I'm trying to put them outside and see if they'll dry out, and maybe we could save them. We may not be able to, but it's worth a try. These things are soaked.
Ronnie May is an elder at the church. He got here early to start the cleanup.
I believe that's the line right there.
The water rose above his
I
head.
believe that's it.
He grew up in this church. For him, it's home.
My daughter was christened as a baby in this church. I was married in this church. It's my church. And I feel like I come down here and the Lord would help us out, you know. People say, well, the Lord caused this. I said, no, the Lord didn't cause it. He allowed it, but he didn't cause it.
It's the second time in 2 years the Little River flooded this 21-member church.
Matter of fact, in May, we had a rededication for the church in May from Matthews.
Some of the older, well, they're all older members, have lost their homes as well. So it's just a double blow.
We were here as Pastor Floyd Benfield and his wife Martha got a first look. He couldn't get inside, so the 78-year-old climbed through a busted window. Seeing and smelling the mess,
it just breaks your heart,
is when it started to sink in.
It was beautiful. Preached every Sunday morning up there. You know, look back over this congregation, I could tell you where everybody sat to see God's word and that kind of shit. But the living word is still here, so that's what matters.
He's already experienced the kindness of a Good Samaritan.
That's $500 toward it, and we'll come back.
Light to shine through the brokenness, Benfield says their faith will see them through.
I can always go back to the one that means so much to me, where Jesus said, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
The church is asking for donations and a little bit of manpower to rebuild one more time. Now, while we were here this afternoon, another pastor from a different church on the other side of town came and offered his building so that way this church could have service come Sunday morning. Another example how the church can be more than just 4 soggy walls. Reporting live in Spring Lake, Meredith Stutz, WXII 12 News.
Meredith, thank you. Wilmington.